Hi, babies. I love you. Okay, so, anyways, I booked the room. I did get it. And whenever I ask somebody for help, like if they want to provide for me, I always make sure to send them the confirmation and just say thank you so much for what they've done, because I think it's really important that we tell anybody that does something for us, especially our men and our women. I mean, anybody, but your man is only sweet for a little bit. So if you don't tell him thank you, he's gonna want to be thanked elsewhere. And that's fact. You gotta tell daddy that you were really grateful for him. And I did. I said, thank you so much, baby. You are such a good man, and I'm so grateful for you. And I mean it. Like, I don't give a fuck if I have never met him. You know what? That's even sexier. You know what? I actually really like the art of flirting without meeting, because I feel like you get to know them on like a personal level. It's like you're just chatting and you're having a normal conversation, and it's different. I really like him. I know I don't know that I don't know. I really like him. He's really cute and really sweet, and I'm not even trying to like a bunch of people. I'm trying to I never been married. I want to marry, and I want a marble top house and chandeliers, and I don't see why not. I really don't. Why wouldn't we do that for ourselves? Like, I've already been in long-term relationships, and it was just like fucking ridiculous. I was gonna bring my mom this eye cream because she was like saying she needed some, but the shit cost me, it was supposed to be $300, and then Jeff sent it to me. But then when I tried to talk to her the other day, she was like super rude. She doesn't even, okay, she wasn't rude, but she was like, when my mom doesn't like you, it's fucking obvious. And the whole family has decided they don't like me now. What's new? I can barely fucking honestly be liked in that stupid family, and it's just so annoying. It's really annoying. Anyways, I'm gonna not bring it. I'm not bringing it. I'm forgetting it. Because why the fuck would I bring $300 eye cream down for people? Like, it's like, I feel like I go above and beyond for these hoes, and literally, they fucking run their mouth about me all the time. I'm not even exaggerating. You know what it's like with the girls in my family? Tea time fucking gossip party. They don't, you know what? I'm the only one out of the whole family that really I'm the only one that works. Everybody else literally lives on fucking disability or off their partner. They don't even fucking have a job, right? And I'm sorry that I have to say that, but it is true. And they all literally sit around and run their fucking mouth about me. I'm the only one who is a homeowner. I've graduated college twice. I've got all my legal shit taken care of, and I've literally overcame every barrier and many more that they have listed as the reason for why I was fucking not accepted into the family. I actually overcame every barrier to the point where they didn't even fucking, honestly, they don't even say what they really think about me anymore, because I've gotten to the point with it where I'm just like, how about you shut your fucking mouth? And some of you guys feel like that about your family too, and I get it. That's why we're here today. And it's, you know what nobody deserves? Nobody will ever fucking treat you like shit. I don't give a fuck who the fuck they are. Honestly. You know what? It's pretty fucking sad that I gotta fucking literally book a hotel room to go see my family. And it's easier that way. Because I already know how much running their mouth they're doing about me. They literally fucking came to my house and fucking ran their mouth about me last fucking weekend. It's hard to ever tell what's happening in my family for real, because they're always up to some shady ass shit, and these are facts. And you know what I do? I honestly moved the fuck away. I'm clear out of town. I've been out of town for like 13, 14 fucking years. These bitches still literally focus on my shit. And you know what? I do love them. I do go down there. I do try to fucking hang out. But you know what? The fact that they straight up fucking sent my brother up here last weekend, I don't know if he came on his own, or I don't know if he fucking came to literally fucking accuse me of fucking doing the shit that they're actually the ones doing. That's what fucking pisses me off about my family, is that, and I knew that when my brother was sitting here fucking tripping out about the fucking whole shit that he was on, literally that's the lifestyle that he's living. And so, you know what, I refrained. I actually sat there and I just had a smile on my face, and I just didn't know what to honestly say, because I I think I had a buzz that night, but for real, I was offended. And then they all fucking literally dipped off and fucking left and talked shit about me and said that fucking supposedly I was a bitch because they fucking showed up here fucking without an invitation. I was at work. I get home. There's a fucking fire going outside. Smoke everywhere in my fucking neighborhood. I live in a retired neighborhood, bro. You can just fucking do whatever the fuck you want. My shit's moved. It's obvious it's been gone through once again, as usual. And everybody want to sit here and fucking legit fucking run their mouth about me. And I gotta go fucking... It's just sickening. It's sickening. And you know what? Fuck that shit. If you guys got fucking people in your family that do that shit, which I'm sure you do, because we all fucking here together, right? Honestly, we family now. We're fucking family now. And the last thing that we're gonna fucking do is honestly worry about those fucking dumbass bitches, what they fucking do or don't fucking accept, and even being accepted. This is the year where we no longer worry about being accepted anywhere that we fucking have not been respected. We will not be worried about being accepted where we have not been respected. Fuck that shit, man. Fucking stupid ass bitches. And you know, I think we've all been patient. We have been patient. We have no more patience left. This is where we rule the world. Familiarize yourself with how resistance manifests for you. We've been very resistant to let these people go. We have had a mindset that honestly, family is blood, blood is family. Is it though? Because fucking it's not. It's just fucking a vessel. A vagina is nothing more than a vessel. You can love it or you can hate it. But if you're somebody that honestly is just has felt like you passed through a fucking vessel into a fucking world, a fucking place that you don't belong, you did. You're probably a Blu-ray. You're probably a light worker. And it straight up says that you have a soul contract with the fucking Lord that says you came to earth to work for him. That's what it says that we all did. So to actually, you know, you're lucky if you're somebody who had a fucking good mom or dad. You're somebody that had love from your parents. I'm honestly, I'm jealous of it. It sucks, but it's true. If you continue to have doors slammed in your face, turn around and do something different, it says. Straight up, dude. Fuck those bitches, dude. There will normally be an open door. Procrastination is just another kind of fear. Move forward with confidence and persistence. You do not need these people. I literally moved up here in 2008, pregnant, handcuffed, with nothing. I was a teacher of a school for 6 years, and I graduated college twice, and my mom never came to my graduations. She told me that she'd already fucking visited me enough in treatment. The only time she ever stepped foot in my school, which was a major prized moment for me, because you know what, the whole time before I was a teacher, they told me I was a piece of shit. They told me my house wasn't big enough for the kids. They told me I was dating the wrong person. They told me I was a fucking idiot. They told me my personality. They literally have told me I was switched at birth. So from the moment that I was born, they noticed I just was different. And that's where I really came up with this whole vessel thing. How in the fuck does your own fucking mother literally tell you that you're fucking so damn different, that you were switched at birth? All I remember, honestly, was being different. I remember one time she brought this thing home, and she said, "What do you want to do?" I want to point out we never chose any of them. I'm not sure where the fuck we even looked at it, but there was all these dance things on there, and it said, ballerina, fucking tap dancer, fucking this or that. I don't know why, but I chose tap dancer. And I thoroughly remember thinking, all the other fucking bitches are ballerinas, so I'm gonna fucking be a tap dancer. I had to have been a 4 or 5, 6 at that age. And like to remember knowing that all the other bitches fucking were doing this, so I'm gonna do that. That just really stands out to me, and it always has for years. And there's been several other incidents that occurred when I was around 3 or 4 years old that blow my mind knowing that I can remember, but I do. And one of them, again, is just like, I remember all the things that angry people were saying. I remember pessimistic people in particular, and looking at them like they were fucking dramatic. They were immature, and that the fucking shit that they were saying was fucking ridiculous and narrow-minded, and only their opinion. At 3 years old, I knew that what my mom was saying was narrow-minded and personal. I also knew not to argue with her. I had respect at 3, and that blows my mind. It shows me that we are old souls in many bodies. Facts. You're an old soul passing through many vessels. I flow through resistance and I am in control. There are 2 kinds of resistance. The first type we encounter when we keep getting obstacles placed in our way is the universe blocking us. So rejection is protection. For example, when we try to get a particular job in a particular field, but no matter what we do, it doesn't happen. This is external or overt resistance. Covert resistance would be internal. So overt is outward. Like, you can't control the 3D, but just know that, like, if you have tried multiple times to be with somebody or to make your family fucking relationship stronger or better or healthier, I already know for a fact that there would be no good whatsoever except for the fact that I actually made an effort to spend more time with the family and got to know my nieces and nephews, really. It's my nieces and nephews and the little kids that are involved in the family that I actually think about missing me. And you know what's great? All the kids in the family have requested that I be there this weekend. They definitely know that I'm the fun one. Everyone in the family knows that I'm actually the fun one. But the fucking retarded, fucking immature, pessimistic, negative Nancy's, tea time gossip people in the family with no fucking life, no goals, low vibrational self-esteem issues want to sit there and honestly make anybody... Okay, so with my family, there's 2 kinds. We got the ones that are really fucking happy and free-spirited, and then we got the ones that are legal, narrow-minded, and very, very, very judgmental. I'm going to tell you a little something about the 2 categories of fucking people that are on the narrow and minded and judgmental section. One side's from my mom's side, the other side's from my dad's side. Ironically, both of my mom and my dad's mom are named Karens. Karens create terrors, complete opposite, just so you know. But Karen is a legit fucking fact. They are exactly like you fucking have heard, dude. And you know what? It is not easy being a daughter of a Karen. And I love my mom. I hate to fucking say anything negative about her because, you know what? She probably watches the shit. Hi, Mom. How you doing? And, you know what? They want to sit there and fucking... Honestly, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie, her and my sister and my brother, all of them fucking run their mouth. They want to literally fucking talk shit about me and say that my life is fucking this and my life is that. Bro, none of you work at all. You literally fucking live off the state and you fucking talk shit about people 24/7. I'm sorry that I don't want to be a part of that. And some of you don't either. And you're doing the right thing. I can promise you that. By saying, you know what, I'm going to actually sacrifice this relationship. This false relationship. Because it's not fucking real. Flower Moon, do not give up. You have planned for this. Take no notice of what others think or say about you. Open up and rise. This is a brand new page I just randomly opened on. I didn't even finish the other one. But, like, facts. The universe does not mean for us to stay stagnant with these fucking people. The vagina is nothing but a vessel. Know that. You're an angel that God sent down here to literally do stuff on earth that these bitches can't fucking do. And you know what? They are jealous of you. I see that word. Someone around you may be jealous of your success. Mark your victories. You keep being you. I joyfully blossom and I feel no fear. Don't feel afraid to be yourself. In the country in which I live, there really aren't a lot of meadows. That classic kind of gently rolling open space, often between a forest or mountains. We read this one the other day. You're blossoming. This is the blossoming card. And you know what? Do you. And the way you find out who you is feel yourself through. Are you fucking feeling good or not good when you're doing something? That's how you know. Edward did not make me feel good. Chris made me feel... Okay, Chris stank. Like, so bad. I was, like, concerned. Like, something's wrong. I was scared to even, like, get close. Like, for the first, like, year, it was bad. Uh, You're fucking lucky I dated you. Upset. Anyways, if the country in which I live, okay, the matter of the moment, this kind of space whispers to you, here, rest a while, lay down, my friend, it is soft. And that's what I'm able to do. I want to rest. We've literally been fucking planted in a fucking pregnant woman's bitch ass belly who hated our guts, who did not want to have kids. Some of us have been literally born from narcissistic parents that were literally drug addicts or cooks, and we were literally raised in a fucking home where we learned nothing. Had to come out on our own. Being told by everybody in our family supposedly we're a fuck up because they didn't do shit with their life. And the truth is honestly, you know what, you were the only one in the family, honestly, that said shit about what the fuck was going on. And what, they didn't like that? They didn't like to be disrupted. They didn't want to be put on blast. What, they put you on blast? They put you on blast every fucking day. But they don't want to fucking, you know, I bet you don't. It must be rough for you to worry about actually having to tell your story from start to finish because, you know what, you ain't fucking been honest about shit. Guess what, bro? It's your turn. Know that. Nobody in this fucking world, legit, is gonna get away with fucking running their mouth about another person. And when I say it's your turn, know that. Does that mean that I'm necessarily, like, making a point to get revenge? Absolutely not. But something that we are allowed to do is express what the fuck we went through and what we feel. And at the end of the day, just like with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, there's always two sides to the story. And as far as I'm concerned, everyone has told my fucking story for me. And all the pathetic ass, disgusting people that are in my dumbass hometown that are so lame, 14 years later, still gossip about somebody that left town. Are you dumb, dude? Like, how would you know anything that you're talking about, bro? Like, I don't visit more than twice a year. Facts. I don't come down. I come down occasionally for the holidays because, you know, I got a lot of family that asks me to, and then I got these stupid ass fucking people in my family that are far much more older than I am, that I outgrew at least a decade or two ago. And we all get like that at some point. Some of us outgrow our elders. You see them. We've seen them at 3 and 4 fucking acting like douches, literally fighting with their partners. My first memory that I ever remember as a child, I'm at the end of the bunk bed with my sister Kinsey, who's dead now, because she felt the same way. And when you're a child who lives in a home like that, wait till you're 18. Who knows what you're going to do with your freedom? When you're controlled by your parents and you're fucking nothing but a product of fucking a mistake, what, you fucking were birthed by fucking two people that fucking don't even... You know what? It's a joke. It's a joke being in a family with fucking people that are so immature that they can't fucking take a look at the fact that it's their damn fault they're in the situation that they're in. I don't give a fuck. James is dead. My baby daddy's dead. We have lost some of our kids to CBS, but I pay child support. I picked them up as a baby daddy on visitation. That's why I'm going down to Grant County, to be with some of my kids, to be with my nephews. I have to go down to fucking my mom's house to fucking visit my kids. And she literally tells the kids that they have to take care of the animals on the farm just like she did when we were little. This is like a third generation of actually that fucking farm. That farm, in my opinion, is literally the devil's portal. And you know what? Even worse, like, it's more than that. Like, there are World War One, I think, bomb shelters or something on there. We, like, bought a property that had soldiers' death and shelters on there. There was a shop in there that we always used to play in when we were little, and, like, I just know that farm has so much negative energy. She always says, come back down here, Tara. We have everything we need here. Okay, Dolores Claiborne. How about no? I'm not coming anywhere near that fucking place. I literally have to fucking book a room to even go visit the family, and that's actually pretty fucking whack. Some people have a family that welcomes them. Their spare room. Maybe their even childhood room is available where they can go and sleep. I see it. My friends talk about it. Jordan has a fucking house. He's my employee. His mom and him, he loves his parents so fucking much. He rides he rides the bus to Kettle Falls. From Spokane to Kettle Falls to fucking stay with his mom every weekend. Last night his mom came to the salon, shook my hand. You know, my mom never came to my salons. She's never came to my schools. She never saw me teach once. She's never saw me teach once. She talks shit about my readings. She talks shit about my boyfriends. She literally fucking talks shit 24/7 about me as a daughter. She even fucking, I shared a picture of the twins, which are my kids, on my Facebook and said, I am so proud of them for this accomplishment that she did with them. She fucking tried to take the post back. She wasn't able to actually pull the post back, but she was able to remove her own name and the girls' names from the post. So basically it became a picture of some random people that I fucking shared, proud of. That she was so embarrassed, I personally shared, that she removed any name that could link her to me. And that was literally this last fucking 30 days. It doesn't matter what I ever do. And it never fucking will, you guys. That's why the fuck I found you on YouTube. I'm so sick and tired of honestly dealing with people that don't even love themselves. We're sitting here waiting on love from people that don't love themselves. It's not coming. The first true meadow I saw was in Yosemite National Park in the United States. It was early spring. The snows had pretty much stopped, and nature had taken her opportunity. In front of me, as far as I could see, was a green meadow of grasses covered in blossoming flowers. It was so beautiful it almost made me cry. You will see things like that. Get the fuck out of town. I didn't tell my family when I went to Alaska. I didn't tell nobody. I didn't even tell my family when I was pregnant. I was 5 months pregnant. I couldn't hide the bump anymore. I didn't tell my family because I knew they were going to talk shit. And right as soon as my mom knew, she called everybody. She told everybody, oh my fucking gosh, Tara's fucking pregnant again. She told everybody. That's how she announced my pregnancy. And you know, I see everybody's pregnancies reveals on YouTube and shit. I never had one of those. You know, my mom, she wants to sit there and say how I got pregnant young, but she doesn't tell anybody that she moved my boyfriend in with me because apparently she thought she was a fucking hoe saver. She didn't move kids in with her because she was better for them than their own parents. She wanted to appear better for every kid than their own parents. That's her addiction. Some people are addicted to owning or taking care of animals or children because they have control over it. They also get state benefits from it. And at the end, you know, when my mom took my kids from me, she literally was high as fuck. My mom and dad actually cooked drugs 24/7. She left my dad for a little bit, but she was just a fucking dry ass, hateful person who talked shit about my dad to this day where she, even after my dad died in December, she fucking made it all about herself again. We're not even allowed to talk about my dad because she tells us she don't want to fucking hear about it. You know what? Grow the fuck up, dude. Literally. She's literally made our whole fucking entire existence about her miserable ass shit. And I'm honestly pissed about it. I can't not be pissed about it because every time I try to even fucking be kind, I literally go buy this bitch fucking $300 eye cream because she fucking asked for it. Does this bitch even fucking respect me in any way? No. She don't, dude. Even the other day I called her because, you know, I had a missed call and it said 12:30 or something, so I called. Did you guys call me? She said, I didn't fucking call you. Like, I don't really know who called you. And then I'm like telling her things that I find exciting in my life that I really love, I really enjoy. I cannot tell you anything for one off the top of my mind that she even fucking likes that I enjoy. That's where I came up with that card that you guys might see. I enjoy, you destroy. I enjoy, you destroy. And that's fact. When you're dealing with a narcissistic mother, that's what it is. Some of you guys have been wondering why your mother doesn't love you, why they talk shit about you, how a mother could do that. They don't fucking like you, and it's fact. You're nothing but a fucking property to them. And the minute that you actually own your own independence, you're no longer an extension of them, which they hate. And an extension to a narcissistic mother means that you fucking are doing something that serves them. So the minute that you're not, you're fucking, they're pissing them off. You're pissing them off. You know, when I even got my very first job at 16, she literally started charging me $300 for rent, which was whatever. I already fucking knew she was like that. But she starts coming up with all these dumbass reasons. And people like that will. They come up with a lot of fucking reasons why they need to make up different reasons why. I feel like going to Chris's. I just want to cuddle. I'm upset. Do you think he actually... What if I went over there and he didn't answer the door? Sucks. I don't really feel like going to Chris's, but I did like the sweetness. Sucks. We're supposed to be our date night. It's probably just because my mom... Like, look at that. I'm sitting here bitching about something that makes me feel shitty. So, we have to pay attention to these things. The minute I start to feel crappy, I want Chris. No, you don't fucking want either one. And that is why people actually choose shitty thing after shitty thing. Because they compare. He treated me less worse than this person did. And when you're coming from a place of, like, abuse and fucking just, like, lack of love, you don't even know how to respect yourself. I didn't know what abuse was when I was with Zeke. And he was literally fucking threatening me with guns. He was choking me. But I've been told my whole life that I did not deserve anything by my mom. You don't deserve fucking shit, was what I was told that constantly. So, she told us that our dad didn't fucking love us. Anything. She was so angry. She was angry that she was adopted. She never let us be a part of anyone's life. We couldn't visit our cousins. We couldn't visit our grandparents. We couldn't visit our dad. She just kept us out, literally stranded on a farm. We practiced for weeks on end, honestly, ahead of time, on how we were going to even ask to do an after-school program. It's not good to live like that. Well, as soon as I turned even fucking... Well, you know what? One day, I was already a teen mom at that point. Because she fucking, in my opinion, I think she brought Tori into my house. Why would any fucking mother bring a 14-year-old fucking boy in and let him move it in with their 14-year-old daughter? I didn't even want it. I told her, Mom, I don't want him here. She tried to tell me that supposedly fucking Tori didn't have a good mom. And that she was gonna, like, help him be a better mom. No, Mom, I don't fucking want some dude here that wants to fuck me. Sure enough, what do you know? I got fucking pregnant in my fucking teens. Dude, that bitch fucking knows what the fuck she's doing. I swear to God. She's a fucking baby collector. Fucking, of course I get pregnant in my fucking teens. She wanna act like I don't know how to be a mom. Dude, she doesn't even know how to be a fucking mom. Literally, dude, it says in there, fucking, you shouldn't even be fucking being a mom until you're 26 to 30 fucking years old. I know that damn well fucking no damn boy would be moving in with my... Dude, you know what, honestly? It's a sick-ass shit. Your parents, if you're dealing with a parent like mine, they fucking have slandered your name in every way. They have fucking put you down, and more than likely, you got a sibling that's their fucking sidekick. Both my sister and fucking brother are. And, you know, I do love all of them, but that's not fucking love to fucking sit here and honestly run their mouth about me when they literally have no job. My mom's the only one with a fucking trailer, and it has holes literally everywhere in it. Do you think that I fucking want her in that trailer? No. I've prayed my whole life and spent my whole life trying to fucking take care of that family who literally takes my money. I sent even $150 down for the twins' birthday. She kept it all. She kept every fucking dollar of it. That's the mistake. You can't even give her... She's so money hungry, dude. It's crazy. She's fucking crazy, dude. Even after I found Martin dead, hanging from a fucking rope, I felt like I needed to step down as a teacher until I fucking recovered from my PTSD. She fucking literally calls the courts. She tells them she wants to up my fucking child support because I make money as a teacher, supposedly. I did. I just found my boss dead, hanging from a fucking rope. She should know as a mother that I was in a very poor state of mind. She could, you know what the court said? That even if somebody hangs themselves, I still technically had a license, which meant I could be a teacher. So technically, I could make that amount of money, and that it was a choice for me to step down. And I went and managed a salon instead. I just needed a switch of environments because I could not stop seeing that dead body. I was really fucked up. And you know what? My mom during that time, you know what she did? She told my boyfriend not to buy this house with me, which was Zeke at the time. She took him upstairs into the living room. And she told him that if he fucking bought this house with me, he was dumber than a box of rocks. I still have the house 6 years later, and Zeke's not even here. He moved out the first week that we were together for being a cheater. So thanks for my own mother literally fucking having his back. She tried to literally make sure that every fucking thing that I loved was ruined. Ruined. Facts. And we just need to honestly see the truth in people this year. Because as long as we keep fucking denying what the fuck we're seeing, and we keep allowing these people into our space and into our energy, we will continue to be resentful. And it's not because we're mad at them. It's because we're mad at ourselves for literally not fucking punching or telling these bitches what the fuck is up. And that, I was going to tell you guys that day, I was fucking, 17, 18 years old. I had already, Skylar was born. I graduated fucking high school with a big old belly. And I was literally a teen mom. She doesn't want to tell anybody she fucking moved my fucking 14-year-old boyfriend in with me at the time. And you know what? My parents fucking are the ones that started using drugs with us. They started having us use, they gave it, no, they're liars. My dad never told anybody shit because obviously he's a fucking homie like we are. But my mom would get so high, she would call the police on all of us. She was fucking weird, dude. And we were all just little ass kids on drugs. And my parents were the ones that gave it to us, and she never told nobody that. She called CPS on me. She called the cops on all of us. All the time. Every ticket almost I ever had came from my mom. And she fucking and my dad are literally the ones that fucking are having us cook meth and fucking in the treehouse. They were supposed to be our playhouse. My mom made a point to show us that my dad supposedly didn't make that treehouse for us. She always wanted to ruin our relationship about how we thought about our dad. She took us up to that treehouse. She showed us all this shit. Extra shit. Where the treehouse had more purpose than we knew about. She just hated my dad so much for leaving her because she was angry. She was controlling. She really, honestly, to this day, still believes that life is the way that she fucking thinks it should be. It's not, though. I was literally born into a fucking mother who told me never to get married. Don't trust people. If you think it's fucking hard here, wait till you get to the real world. I had no choices. I had no rights. I was not even allowed to get a 5-cent Tootsie Roll. We did not go to yard sales. I have one memory ever going to the lake, and it's because my mom met some guy named Rick and probably wanted to impress him. I still was grateful for that day. I have multiple memories of my mom trying to fucking do hellish shit. We kept all of her secrets. She kept none of ours. To this day, she lives for tea time. And it's taken me my whole life to finally say the things that I'm saying. And I am not trying to say it to be rude. But I'm not saying it either anymore. And I can promise you that Y'all want to fucking sit there and say that the fucking only right one in the family is the weird one? Who gives a shit? Because I honestly have looked at each and every one of the people in my family's lives that doesn't like me, and like I said, they don't have a house. They've never graduated college. Some never graduated high school. They don't have a car. They don't have a license. They don't have a fucking job. They don't have partners. They're not married. They're not successful. But yet they really, even all of them combined, you could pick any one of your fucking best friends and combine. I don't care if there's 10 or more people. I'm talking 10, and I only know 3 or 4 off the top of my head that could even join that group. You could add 10 of your, whoever the fuck you wanted to pick, 20. I really can't think of anybody that could actually have in their group that in a whole 10 or more people would be doing half as good as me. And I don't brag. I'll give. I want to be there for them. I want to love them. But, you know what? Take shit for what it is from now on instead of for what it isn't. It's time that we honestly be real with motherfuckers in our life. And we need to be real with ourselves. Because as long as we still actually live in a false idea of what things are capable of becoming, then we would have hope and be working towards it. It's okay to accept what they are. Accept things for what they are. You can still be there. You can still visit. You can still... And it's probably going to be better because, you know what, honestly, you're going to be able to visit in confidence and grace, and you will not have to, honestly, defend yourself. You never should have been defending yourself. You should have had support from these people. And it's really fucked up that you really fucking feel, how can I earn their respect? How can I earn their love? What have I done wrong to not deserve it? You did nothing wrong. That vagina is nothing but a fucking vessel. And how we choose to treat people is just like out of respect. So respect them. And call it for what it is. That's a road. That's a door. That's an immature little bitch over there who fucking starts drama with people and gossips about everybody behind their back. So if they gossip to you, they'll gossip about you. Just don't even fucking... I wouldn't get too worried about it. That motherfucker on a level 2 or 3, facts. They want to sit there and talk shit about everybody and put them down verbally and say, oh, they're shit, they're shit, they're shit. Last time I checked, being pure did not mean you fucking were talking crap when somebody was struggling. It means, especially like if you're a parent or a family member, that you would be there. And you know what? My mom chooses, if she defends us, she always, always, always goes above and beyond for certain members. The boys, my brother. My brother. She will call for every court case. She will fucking call the lawyer. She will even use a man voice, apparently. She told me, use your man voice one time. I said, what are you talking about, my man voice? She's like, don't you ever fucking use your man voice. I have not actually used my man voice before. She uses a man voice to fucking handle my brother's business. She does not do that for us girls. Some women are more into fucking men than their daughters. Like my grandma Karen was the same way. And you know what? They share the exact same name. Every fucking problem my mom has with my dad's mom, they're exactly alike. My dad dated a literal fucking replica of his own mother to the T. They have the same fucking name. They both are boy lovers. They treat their girls differently. My grandma doesn't treat the granddaughters no, she treats us like shit. For, I think, maybe like until we were 3 years old, we got a $5 Walmart gift card. And then after that, I don't remember her specifically saying this. I remember my mom saying that she said it, so I don't really know which one of the two bitches fucking did. They're very alike. But, apparently we were too old to get presents after that point. But I remember specifically Bradley, Lamar, Paul, and Kevin, I'm pretty sure, were the ones that got full-blown baked goods. My grandma used to bake like crazy. Cinnamon rolls, banana bread, cookies, every fucking thing. We would literally go over there, which was rare, and we were happy to be there because it was a grandma, right? Not our grandma, apparently. Fucking, she doesn't like girls, just like my mom. And she would have all these fucking baked goods set out and labeled for our male cousins. And specifically, we didn't get shit. I do remember that. Weird shit. I've never been close, honestly. I don't even know. My grandma has treated people like that. She treated my Aunt Barb like shit. She treated my Uncle Gary like shit. You know, it's just a pick and choose situation. So, if you're somebody that wasn't chosen, who gives a fuck, dude? Dude, would you really? You don't even like those people. So I wouldn't get my dad's. My grandma Karen wanted that phone. My dad's phone. I'm using it to do all the videos here. When my dad died in December, everyone was being. For as much shit as my mom talked about my dad, she was all about fucking collecting anything she could out of that shop. She even said things like she didn't mind keeping it on the property as long as she didn't have any issues with anybody. You don't mind keeping it on your property to keep? Shut up, dude. When you're dealing with somebody who's into fucking possessions, because that's what you are, you're nothing but a fucking possession to them. So what is a possession to somebody? Well, somebody that is into possessions thinks that you should be giving them all of your money. They will say things literally. I watched my mom do it with every boyfriend, dude. It was crazy. One of her boyfriends, as usual, paid for everything. Like, he worked. My mom didn't work. She was been on disability and welfare all the fucking time. She worked at one place ever that I remember. And she's working, like, she volunteers at the school occasionally now. But she never did get a career. And she worked at the grocery store in town for a few months, maybe half a year or something. That's all I remember. And I was 13, maybe. And I do wish that she could have done more. And I get that you can't necessarily do a lot when you're a single mom of 4. But you know what I do know? You gotta fucking stop bitching all the fucking time and talk shit about everybody and making everybody's fucking life miserable because you were fucking mad that you couldn't control people. Maybe you should have honestly used some time to fucking figure out what the fuck was wrong with you. I do remember a point in our lives when she went to counseling after my sister died. The school counselor told her straight up that she noticed a behavior within her that was noticeable and she wanted to express what she saw. My mom was told that straight up she uses anything that has ever happened to her as an ongoing excuse not to fucking get better and complain. So she quit counseling. They gave her mass pills to deal with her mental health issues that she actually has been diagnosed with while she sits there and runs her mouth about my eye. Shit that I have done psych evals on. I actually did not get diagnosed with anything. Except for addiction, bitch. So isn't that funny? I went through at least 15 different psych evaluations. I don't fucking have a mental disorder. I did score high on anxiety. I scored high on depression. Because who the fuck wouldn't be depressed when they don't know what the fuck to do? But I was never actually diagnosed with anything that all these other motherfuckers were. They don't take the pills for that. Maybe they do. I don't fucking know. They always be talking about what the fuck other people are doing because you know what? At the end of the day, people like that feel like shit. That's what they do. They run their mouth about you, babe. Don't fucking actually fucking honestly. And I just get, you know, as I speak these stories, which I want you to know, I moved up here personally alone, hours away from my entire family, and it's been 14 years almost. Even on COVID quarantine, my dad kept calling. He's dead now. And even saying this, I still would not have wanted to be there. He was so worried that our city was going to get shut down on lockdown. And he kept calling me over and over. He just wanted me to come home. I heard my dad saying he loved me so much. He wanted me to come home. My dad has always loved me. And you know, that pisses me off that my mom fucking wasted our fucking time making her all about herself. Honestly, like, if you got a dumbass bitch in your fucking life who wants to sit there and fucking make your visitation a living hell, override that bitch. My mom, you know what? My mom makes people feel like they don't have anything to fight for. They don't have the right to fight for it. She tells people you're a piece of shit. She will literally tell you fucked up shit that is happening that is terrible, bro. Because basically, like, before she was educated on not telling me things, she used to. I'm gonna handle shit, you tell me. Like, she told me fucked up shit. We'll get into that in a whole different day. But, you know, I'm not gonna get there tonight. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you right now. You know how fucked up it was? for my family to literally be involved in everything and then snitch me off. They called and fucking turned me in. Fucking at least 20 or I'd say 15 or 20. It was, we're definitely over 20 now. Like, even in the month of, like, the year of 2007, I got 10 charges that year. 10 out of 12 months I got a ticket. My family's the one that called me in every fucking time. I would basically go visit my family. They would go look in my van. They would listen to what I had to say, and they would be taking notes. Every single time I tried to drive away, they were on the phone already with the sheriff. And I got pulled over. I started to eventually catch on, but yeah. They tell a story to CPS and to the courts about how they just want the best for the family and they want the best for the children and how they have never used. None of the courts know about my mom's history with drugs. I didn't tell on her, even though she told on me, because two things: we protect our abuser for some reason, and the second thing is because I was smart enough to know that if I fucking ran my mouth about the other parts of my family, the kids would have been removed and placed in a foster home. But she to this day tells everybody how she's had to raise my fucking kids. Do you want to know something? The original agreement was that as soon as I got a house that was supposedly big enough, because they were bitching constantly. I got multiple fucking different apartments. They told me that I had too many rooms on this floor and not enough on this floor, and how was I actually going to be able to respond to the children when they were crying if I was on this floor and they were on this floor? Bro, like, I'm not in charge of the layout. I'm trying to get enough bedrooms. I'm trying to save enough money to even fucking get my kids back. They told me so much shit. They fucking told me, you can't be with James. You can't fucking do this. You can't fucking do that. She's a piece of shit. She's a little bitch. No, I'm not. I was a little ass kid cooking meth with my parents. And my mom got really fucking high and she got left. And she took out all of her anger on us. Because that's what people do like that. They have kids in their home and a bunch of animals. So if you don't, anyone with a lot of kids that claims to be taking care of other people's kids, they're an abuser. And if they have a lot of animals in kennels, abuser. 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 Straight up. You know what? I am sharing the shit. Finally, for once and for all. And I don't care, honestly, if anybody fucking sees this, even though I know I do. I'm sure that fucking people are gonna fucking talk shit about the fact that I'm actually fucking saying what the fuck is true. But that's why I tell my own story. Because I'm tired of people blackmailing me. I'm going to bed. I love you. I'll be up by 10:30. I love it. I love you. I know. I already have it packed. She's so pissed. We're supposed to be going on a road trip tomorrow. And we will. I'm just saying, honestly, though, at the end of the day, these bitches want to literally fucking lie. And you guys are dealing with that. You know the truth. And you know what, TK? I hear you, bro. When you tell me your shit that you tell me, like, I honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I think, damn, that sounds crazy. But you know, then I think, my story sounds crazy. And everybody said the same shit about me. They said, you're dumb, you're lying, you're exaggerating. You know what my mom, she used to call me all the time. She told me some really messed up things that were so disturbing that she herself said, we need to call the police. This is happening in the home. There's a person in the home doing some really messed up stuff, and we have to report them, she said. And when she told me what she told me, I'll tell you what, it was the most messed up stuff I've ever heard in my life. So naturally, her first instinct was to reach out. She did the right thing originally. But she said, oh my gosh, you know, what are we going to do? I said, Mom, we have to do the right thing. She said, okay. She said, call the cops. Let's report it. I do. No hesitation whatsoever. You know what she did when the cops showed up? It's like she had backtracked. She started to defend, or realize at least, what the consequences would have been for the other person in the family, which was a male. And we talked about that. she got a liking for the males over the females. So I think in her heart, she naturally thought about doing the right thing. That's why she reached out to me. She put me in a situation which I'm glad to have been a part of. Because the people that were involved were my family too. And you know what? I will never regret, honestly, calling the cops and reporting what I did that day. But you know what? The entire fucking family did. They lied to the cops after I did. They told me. They called me. Report it. Oh my gosh, it's freaking happening. And then I do. You know what? It's like they had that whole fucking realization of what the fuck the actual consequences would have been. And you know what they did when the cops showed up? They just were calm. And I didn't know what the fuck was even happening at the time. But they said I was lying. They said I was lying. That they never said anything. They said I was actually on a lot of drugs and that I was making up stories to try to get the kids back. And not just her went against me, but the whole family actually took my mom's side and rolled with that false ass story. And every one of them knows it's a lie. And some of you guys are actually dealing with somebody like that. I want you to know that you're a Blu-ray, which means you're just fucking passing through this bitch-ass vagina. And you know why you're in this family? Because you're the motherfucker that literally is going to change this family dynamic. You being the outcast is literally the best thing that ever fucking happened to the family. The fact that they block you, they disown you, they kick you out, they want to say that you're a fucking piece of shit, you're a liar, that you're fucking all these things. We know you're not. I know you're not. Because you know what? I've been through it. They'll get theirs. Don't you worry. And it's not for us to fucking deal with. But what you can do is you can just express how you feel and what you went through. And you have the right to tell your story. If you have ever been keeping a story for your abuser and you've been worried about it, wondering, should I fucking talk about this? Do I have the right to talk about this? Yeah, the fuck you do. We have been told our whole fucking lives not to go to counseling, not to tell people what happened because this person get in trouble, this person get in trouble. Yeah, well, you know what? That's your choice. Some people honestly want justice. I personally, I'm not going to pursue justice legally for these fucking bitches. But what I am going to do is at least fucking honestly figure it out. And I'll be looking them dead in the eye. And I've already told him that. I even texted my dad before he died. I said, I know what you did. I texted my mom that too. I said, know what you did. She said, what the fuck do you know I did? What the fuck you know I did? No, I know you do. Bitch, I know what the fuck you know I did. I feel like with her response that day, I don't know, it was such an intense response, and I do feel like almost like it fucking matched that fucking energy. And honestly, it's really fucking disgusting to think, to know that honestly her response was on the same level of what the fuck I sent is really not good. I don't want her to match that energy. I wish I was confused when she responded that day, but I wasn't. It was a solid-ass response on her end. It matched the energy of the accusation that I sent. I sent one to my dad the same day. I said, I know what the fuck you did. I said, I want you to tell me the truth. And he said, I can't tell you the truth, Tara, because if I do, I'm scared that you will not stay in contact with us anymore. Exactly. So if you're ever feeling inside, just like, man, you know what? I feel like this shit happened. I don't have exact memories of it. Disassociation. Disassociation. Look that up. Disassociation/abuse. Figure out what it means for you. Because it's going to tell its own story. Disassociation is why the fuck you don't know. But you know what you do know? Is that you feel it. That vagina ain't nothing but a vessel. Don't fucking let it have power over you.